I broke my promise and ruined my kids' relationship with their dad. My ex-husband Joel and I got divorced 8 years ago when our kids were 6 and 9. I caught him having an affair. I was looking for his insurance card in the glove compartment and found hotel receipts. 4 of them. All from Tuesday afternoons when he said he was working late. I checked our bank account that night. 4 months of hotel charges. Same place off Route 9. Always Tuesday and Thursday afternoons. When I showed him the receipts, he didn't even try to lie. Just stared at his coffee and said he was sorry, that he'd end it. I told him I wanted a divorce. That's when he started crying. Not about losing me, about the kids. He said we needed to think about Ivy and Finn. Then he begged me not to tell them the real reason we were splitting up. He said they were too young to understand, that knowing their dad cheated would mess them up, that they needed a good relationship with both parents and this would destroy that. I was exhausted. I'd been up all night staring at those bank statements. Part of me wanted to tell everyone what he did, but I kept thinking about explaining to 6-year-old Ivy that daddy was sleeping with someone else, so I agreed. We told the kids that sometimes grown-ups stop being happy together. We did 50-50 custody, stayed polite at drop-offs. For 8 years I kept my mouth shut, even when Joel married someone new 2 years later, even when the kids came home talking about how nice his wife was. What I didn't notice was Joel slowly changing the story. Small comments to the kids over the years, that I was the one who wanted the divorce, that he wanted counseling but I said no, that I always put work first. The kids never asked me directly. They just started acting more distant, like they felt bad for me but also disappointed. 3 months ago, Ivy forgot her phone charger at my place. I drove it to Joel's house. When I texted her, I was outside. She came out and got in my car instead of just grabbing the charger. Her hands were shaking. She said, "Mom, did you give up on Dad?" She told me she'd walked inside and heard Joel on the phone in the kitchen. He was telling his brother that I was the one who wanted out, that he begged me to try counseling but I refused, that the kids knew I'd always cared more about my career than family. Then he laughed and said I'd probably die alone because I couldn't commit to anything. Ivy looked at me with red eyes and said, "Is that true?" Something in me just broke. I couldn't hold it anymore. I told her everything, about the hotel receipts, the affair, that her dad asked me not to tell them because he wanted to protect his relationship with them, that I agreed because I thought it was right. Ivy stared at me, then tears ran down her face and she said, "So he's been lying to us this whole time, making you look bad when you were covering for him?" She got out and went back inside. 2 minutes later, Finn came out. He's 17. He opened my door and said, "Is it true?" I nodded. He looked at me for a long time, then walked back inside. That Sunday, Joel called screaming, said I was vindictive, that I broke my promise because I couldn't handle him being happy, that I poisoned the kids against him. I said he spent 8 years lying to them. He hung up. The kids barely talk to him now. Finn refuses to go to his place, says he can't trust anything Joel says. Ivy still goes sometimes but told me it feels like visiting someone she used to know, that every memory feels fake.